Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2006 Scion XB, the original toaster, for you today. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it out on the road, put it through its paces, take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle so you can see the ins and outs, and we demonstrate again the functions and features of the vehicle. Make sure you catch that video as well. And we will be sure to include a link to both videos in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. Just wanted to take a quick walk around before we begin, just to show you how brilliantly the vehicle presents. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. She's alive. Let's get our seatbelt on here, safety first. All right, folks. 84,000 original miles. We've got, to be exact, 84,057 original miles. We'll go ahead and squeeze through these cones here, see if I could pass my driver's test. And success. 1.5 liter 4-cylinder. At first thought you'd think this vehicle is extremely underpowered, but it's really not. There's not much weight here to have to move, and that 1.5 liter engine does a beautiful job in getting this vehicle up and going. This thing will get incredible fuel economy. Many people who own these XBs report getting in excess of 40 miles per gallon, and you have a lot of interior space for a car this small. You don't feel like you're cramped, don't feel like you're feeling claustrophobic. The roof is quite high. Got a lot of width and length inside too. A ton of cargo space as well. Transmission shifts are just about as smooth as butter. Got the air conditioning on right now and it is blowing ice cold. All the windows and power door locks work properly. Vehicle comes with all books and manuals, and it comes with both keys and remotes. Very nice car. Driving down the road, you'll notice first and foremost the vehicle tracks straight. It does not pull to the left or the right. Going through these twists and turns, it feels like a go-kart. It's just so fun to drive. So responsive, even for a small car. It feels very solid and actually invokes a lot of confidence in the driver. Makes you feel like a better driver than you really are, which is not common for a small vehicle. But I believe that these large windows, this precise steering and handling of this car do wonders to invoke confidence in its operator. No blind spots whatsoever, thanks to all of this abundance of glass. It makes you want to just zip in and out of traffic, and that's just not even really my driving style, but this car makes you want to do that. Vehicle is straight, dead center 12 o'clock when you're going straight. And as we apply our brakes here, I don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the brake pedal, on the chassis, or on the steering wheel. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. This next stretch of road here has a lot of rough pavements, bad potholes, and rough surfaces, and it really puts the suspension of the vehicle through its paces. If we ever have any excessive wear and tear on upper or lower control arms, ball joints, tie rod ends, sway bar links, typically we'll feel the movement and the clunking on this section of road because this road is so bad. I'm not feeling any of that. These bumps are there, they're not jarring. Suspension's doing a beautiful job of absorbing it. The only thing I'm hearing or feeling is just the movement of that glove compartment box as we're hitting the potholes. I believe if you were to load that up with a little bit more weight, that would probably stop vibrating. It's not really noticeable unless you have an expertly trained ear, which unfortunately I do, so I hear every rattle and squeak and it drives me crazy. What I would probably do is put some weight in there with some books and items in there first, and then maybe just put a little bit of padding foam on the very top where the door closes to apply a little bit of pressure. Folks, here we'll be doing a 0 to 60 acceleration run, seeing how fast we can get up this hill with the air conditioning blasting, putting full load on the vehicle. Giving it about 50% throttle, 60, 70% throttle, 80% throttle, about 90% throttle. And you're at 60 before you know it. I'm going to go ahead and slow down to a safe speed here. And vehicle just performs beautifully. Very, very impressive. Whether you're going to be using this for personal use, family use, business use, this thing is going to serve your needs religiously. Only 84,000 miles, folks, a Toyota product. This thing is just barely broken in. We're going to be asking $7,500 for this vehicle, and if you think about it, it's just a lot of money. These days, $7,500 does not go very far in the automotive world. Certainly does not get you a low mileage Toyota vehicle. First generation XBs are also becoming very collectible. I know I didn't really care for these things when they first came out, and you know, still might not be my cup of tea right now, but true car guys will not only envy and lust after the vehicles that they love, but they'll also lust after vehicles that are collectible. And this thing is making its way up the charts and becoming much more collectible than it used to be. The original XB, first generation. Not many of them out there with this low mile still. Not many of them out there in this condition. Not a ton of them produced to begin with as compared to maybe a Corolla or Camry or Civic, which had much higher production numbers. Really unique interior with this as well, with the two-tone red and black. My overall opinion of this vehicle, if you can live with just a few minor scrapes and scratches on the bumper, maybe a door ding on a door, maybe a little scrape on the bottom of a bumper, which is about all you'll see here as far as imperfections. If you can live with that, then this is just about as nice of a vehicle as you can get. Highly recommend it. For those of you who are watching us from out of state or out of town, do want to remind you we do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available. Just reach out to us and we'll be happy to get you a quote and let you know what it would cost to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. We do also accept trade-ins, and extended warranties are available. If anybody watching has any additional questions, concerns, or comments, anything that didn't get covered in the video, or if you'd like to just speak to a live person, you can get a hold of me by dialing area code 916-765-7575. Or you can also find us on our website at directautooutlet.com, 24/7, 365 days a year. Don't be shy, give us a call, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday from 11 to 4. We oftentimes still respond to texts and emails after hours as well, but those are our store hours in which you can find us at our retail location. I do want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who are still watching and joined us till the very end of this video. We certainly do appreciate your time. We also hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and back on into a slot. And that's what we call, folks, a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us again. We appreciate it. We hope to see you soon. Come on out and see us. Take care now. Bye-bye.